For the 10th anniversary, Dead by Daylight added Jason finally. Except it's not with Jason's actual license for Friday the 13th. It is with Jason Universe. This severely limited what we can get with Jason, but we still have Jason, which is all that matters. Many people were speculating that Slenderman might be coming with. I don't think that's going to happen, but we will discuss that later in the video. We sat there for 13 hours watching a cabin. 13 whole hours we sat there watching the cabin for something to happen. With jump scares every, like, what? I think it was maybe every 13 minutes. Because of course it was. But finally, after 13 hours, there was a reveal, which I will play right now for you. So as we saw in the video, if you haven't seen it, well, now you have. We have the same Jason that went into Fortnite as a skin. So it doesn't look like the traditional Jason, as we can see. Mask is a little too off. With his eyes being, I think what's off about is just the eyes being too big. I think that's really what's getting me here. But who really cares? We got Jason, right? The icon of horror. So I don't really think it matters too much how he's going to look, because he's going to get skins, right? He's going to get skins. If we don't like the original look, we're going to have skins just override that, which leads me into the 3 skins he did have. We got 3 skins for Jason on launch, and all of them are pretty decent from what I see. First one we got is a, like, one with a shovel. Kind of looks like it could be from part 7, or loosely based from part 7. But I don't know how I feel about that one. I like the arm part, and I like his weapon, but not from an actual movie, right? It's a little disappointing, but what can we do? Second one, it's definitely a reference to the movies, I can tell you that much, but not from the movies, again. But he's got, like, coral growing all over him. Really sick. He's got a chain around his neck. I quite enjoy the skin, but again, it's not from the movies, so it's, people aren't going to be too happy about that. But who cares? We're going to get more and more skins for him as time goes on, right? Then our third one is, like, a lumberjack, which is, like, I don't think in any of the movies he really used an axe or had this. I mean, in the first movie, I believe his mother wielded an axe. So maybe it's a little bit of a reference to her, but I'm thinking it's just a normal lumberjack, right? But, get into his powers here. Jason's first power is omnipresent. Or if he presses the active ability button to activate omnipresent evil, he becomes invisible and gains undetectable, but cannot see survivors or their scratch marks. Mist clouds reveal the location of survivors who are not moving. Footprints reveal the path of survivors who are walking or running. And omnipresent evil can only be deactivated by using jump scare. So this is kind of like the spirit in her phase, but you can't go out of it whenever you want to. And you can't see scratch marks, but you can see people when they're standing still, and you can see the footprints, which I think arguably is better. Now let's get into jump scare here. While omnipresent evil is activated, look at a pallet, breakable wall, or a window to quickly move to it. You'll perform a special break or special vault action. Secondary action button lets you switch sides to whichever one you want to come out of. And jump scare exits omnipresent evil mode, grants haste, and reveals detected survivors with killer instincts, as well as makes them scream. Which is, yeah, pretty good. For the spikes, it's his third ability, so not only does he have really good movement, He also has a ranged ability. He grabs a spike from scrap piles, or he can grab it straight from a hook, but that breaks the hook. So, kind of a send off if you don't have anything near you, but it's really good, right? You can ready the spike by holding the secondary action button, and then tap the attack button to throw it. If a spike hits a survivor and knocks them back, and damages them for 1 health state, and if they run into a wall while being hit with a hook spike, pin to that wall. Which, really? You could pin somebody to a wall and then go chase after another person. Injured survivors will both be impaled and immobilized if they're hit with a spike and knock into a wall, so you'll just be able to grab them. Which is really good. Alright, let's get into his perks here. First one we have is Hex Scared to Death. After you hook 3 different survivors, a dull totem ignites. While chasing survivor, whenever you basic break a pallet, survivors within 13 meters scream and gain 11, 12, and 13% hindered for 3 seconds. Which, really? If somebody drops a pallet on you and you break it, they get hindered. There's not much you can do there. Silent Shadow is the second perk. The trial starts, you gain undetectable for 11, 12, and 13 seconds respectively, or until you down a survivor. And then when all generators are completed, you gain undetectable for the remainder of the match. Which, okay, it's decent. I could see it being good for unknown, maybe. Yeah. It's a pretty overall decent perk. And his third and final perk is Rampage. Whenever you basic break a pallet or breakable wall, you earn 1 token up to 13%. Whenever you are blinded or pallet stunned for the next 13 seconds, you gain 1% haste for each token, with a cooldown of 30, 25, and 20 seconds respectively. So if you pair Hex Scared to Death and Rampage together, you'll hinder them by 13%, and you'll have 13% haste if you broke a bunch of pallets and stuff. And we're also getting a new survivor, but it's not going to be with Jason. It's going to be an original survivor. We don't know who it is. We only have the perks in the PTB right now. So I don't know if they're going to release alongside each other, or if they're just going to release maybe, I don't know, like a month after. I'm hoping they're going to release together, because this survivor seems really cool based off their perks. Which, the first one, their first perk is Wide Open Throttle. Whenever you fast vault a pallet, you gain 10, 12.5, and 15% haste respectively for 3 seconds. The pallet is also reset and blocked for 60 seconds, and all survivors see its aura for that time, with a cooldown of 60 seconds. So this is like a mini lice, but it also brings up the pallet behind you. If you're vaulting an already down pallet while the killer's chasing you, I can't see this being good. But if you stun the killer and then vault back over towards the killer, I could see it being pretty decent. But I feel like this is going to get people more downs than they are going to get value out of it. Their second perk is Lend a Hand. Once per trial and per survivor, after you bless or cleanse 1 totem while healing another survivor, use F to give them 2, 3, and 4 permanent healing charges respectively. Just wow. Permanent healing charges. I don't think we ever learned with those. That perk's probably going to be ran a lot. But, yeah. And on to the third perk. This one's personally my favorite. While in the killer's terror radius, the killer leaves light marks. It lasts for 10 seconds that you can see. While on the killer's light marks, you gain elusive. And after you leave the light marks, it ends after 4 and 5 seconds respectively. This one is really fun to play, given my testing in the PTB, as you can see in the background here. I love it, honestly. And now let's get on to the last part of my talk session here, yap session, whatever you want to say it is. We have 1 new feature coming in. Actually, no, we have 2 new features coming in. We have aura customization even broader now. We can now Color customized block objects, completed generators, generator progress, dull totems, cleanse totems, hex totems, boon totems, the hatch, and exit gate switches. So we have almost a full thing of customization right now, which is amazing. I personally love doing the aura customization. I think it's just really cool to do. For our second thing here, we got Killer Power Match Details tab. The match details have been updated with a new tab to provide a simplified description of the currently face killer's power. Match details will only show this information when one of the following occurs: any survivor enters a chase, or any survivor loses a health state. Killer Power tab can be directly accessed by pressing F1 on a keyboard or pressing and holding the select on a controller. And then we have various bug fixes, which I'm not going to go over all of them because there is a lot, Dead by Daylight and behavior. Well, that's enough of my yap section. Actually, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. We didn't talk about who the survivor might be. Now, I personally think it's somebody related to Yui because of the wide open throttle perk and the cross-examination perk. And lend a hand. It seems like this survivor is going to be hand in hand with somebody. And my guess is Yui, just because the wide open throttle, because her motorcycle racing she does. So that's my guess. But I've seen people speculating who else it could be. Could be just a generic, like, camp counselor. Because we don't have one coming with Jason. It could be. It honestly could be. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. If I was, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Actually, I would be. You know how much money I'd make? But seriously, I personally think it's going to be somebody that is related to Yui. Now my yap session's over. Enjoy the gameplay of Jason. And yeah, remember to like and subscribe if you liked my yap session. Let me know how I could improve. Alright, I'll see you at the end of the video. After 35 minutes, we get a game of Jason. About time, dude. Alright. So E is our omnipresent evil. Let's see what this does. Oh my god. Okay. I see. Oh. Alright. Nice hit. The wipe off animation is alright. Not as bad as I thought it might be. Hello, Tori. How'd you go? There she is. You're not Tori. What am I talking about? Oh my god! Jesus. Come here. Up you go. Okay, you're going this way, so watch this. Scare the shit out of her. Oh, and back you go. Jesus. I mean, he's definitely going to have a high skill gap, but I feel like he's pretty good. Where'd he go? Oh, you're right there. Come back. Okay, what's happening? Okay, nice. Wow. Where'd she go? Oh, this way. She's already up there. Damn, she's fucking fast. Cat lover 76. Oh, you lucky bastard. Nice one. Okay, this killer feels really good, to be honest. As clunky as I thought they'd make them. Come here, come here, come here. I missed. The fuck was that? Oh my god, I was playing around that while she was already gone. What am I doing? Pre-drop. Really? Why are you... Is she chasing me or am I chasing her? What's going on here? Don't even try to flash. Just going to block her. What do we do here? Working on it. Really? What'd she slow ball? Must have. Okay, watch this. Come here. Fuck, she go this way. Okay. What are you doing here? You wasted Shack pallet. To go down anyway. Okay, let's get my last pain res here. Oh, it's broken. Maybe they're back here. Oh my god, it's so easy to aim. Oh, I just kill. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Sorry, David. He's not there. Give me a spike. I can take a spike while in this mode? Really? Come here, Claudette. What the fuck do you want? Claudette wouldn't do the same for you. No, I didn't break that. Oh, hi there. Oh, it's just, what's her name? V. Come here, V. Gonna get her off hook, V? Oh my god, nice dead hard. What? That was beautiful. But you're not even playing around this, you're just holding W. Okay. Oh, and they let her die on hook. Jeez. Oh, that should not have hit. I am so sorry, V. Claudette, you're always in the worst spots. I'm sorry for this, Claudette. What a game. I'd like to thank you all for watching today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and leave some suggestions down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.